Greetings, citizens. I am LTTMoose, and this is Horseshoes and Handgrenades. Since Discord's reformation, he has decided to utilize his powers for good rather than evil. As it turns out, all my wacky hijinks throughout these episodes have been a result of severe personality disorder resulting from deep psychological trauma. He has decided to aid me in my own reformation, not by using magic, no. He gave me these pills that Celestia makes him take as well, babacetaminophen. It helps even us out.
And I have become comfortably numb.
Sure, they make things less vivid, and my mouth feels like it's stuffed with cotton, but now you, the viewer, will no longer be subject to my wild mood swings and bouts of insane troll logic. I do apologize for that. From here on out, it's just the facts, no moving plants, no imaginary rainbow dashes jumping around that no one else can see. So let's get started. Our top story tonight revolves around the revelation that Discord was fully aware of his surroundings during his time encased in stone. During his 1,000-year imprisonment and subsequent 14-month parole violation, Discord was conscious of the passage of time, yet unable to communicate. This millennial-long sleepless nightmare was akin to a medically induced coma, which is listed as cruel and unusual punishment under the Equestrian Legal Code. Celestia is not expected to suffer any consequences, as she is an absolute monarch and is therefore unanswerable to any pony. In other news, negotiations between the Beavers and Sweet Apple Acres ended poorly, as the Beavers let loose a string of uninterrupted expletives to labor negotiator Fluttershy. Unfortunately, Fluttershy identified the cause of the verbal abuse as the early stages of rampant rabies infection. The disease attacks the central nervous system on its way to the brain. Symptoms include violent tendencies, uncontrollable mania, and hydrophobia. It is terminal, and there's no known cure. And lastly, the apple harvest is going to be at record low levels this year due to the complications of Ponyville's largest apple-producing farm. Due to the destruction of their barns by an army of Pinkie Pies, the catastrophic harvest parade that they sponsored, brief but chaotic rule of the Empress Trixie, ill-timed vacations by 50% of the work staff, the near death of the CEO, CFO, Applejack at the Wonderbolts Academy, the apparent disruption of service due to unqualified baby dragon labor, and the flooding and subsequent freezing of large portions of the acreage, production has fallen sharply. Apple prices are expected to rise 5.6%, 3 bits per apple. There's absolutely nothing funny about that.